Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of opinionated crap you don't care about, also the home of the feedback you provide that we don't care about, keeps us on an even playing field, and we like that. Real quick shout out to our sponsor, Fuck. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about a product that's been on the market for not long at all, but long enough for us to have had our mom get it from the store and bring it home for us to take out of her pantry while she was at work. And of course, maybe they've been around longer than we thought they have been. Who cares? It doesn't matter. But of course, today we are talking about the one and only Little Debbie's brownie pumpkins. That's right, man. So we're going to be diving into Little Debbie's box again. And this time we're going face first into that dry goodness to get some moist greatness. Well, that doesn't go in there. But you know what does? This pumpkin brownie. That's right. So, Little Debbie, man, they've done it once again in bringing, some fun fall festive things to the table, in this case for your mouthpiece hole. That's right. So, of course, what a great little treat, man. What? 5 brownies? You only get 5 fucking brownies in this box? Little Debbie. Little Debbie. Oh, you screw us. Oh, 5 fucking brownies? That's absurd, Little Debbie. Oh, man. Now, let's at least the size is mediocrely okay on them, but it's still kind of tiny for 5 fucking things in the box. I didn't even know there were 5 in there. That's pretty absurd. Little Debbie, you need to open your box up a little easier and a little more and kind of increase that, sheer amount of, pumpkin brownie goodness, that you put in there, because 5 is a little short, man. You might as well just sell them individually wrapped or whatever by a checkout register, because that's definitely not enough to warrant and necessitate an entire box to accommodate 5 brownies. But all right, let's go ahead. Let's get in there and, give it a good fair trial. Okay, now we have had one of these before. Okay, and so let's just kind of see. So, first thing that you notice, obviously, is it's great fun, man. What a great product that Little Debbie has brought to the table for our mouthpiece hole. Let's give it a go. So, obviously, it has that kind of, orange icing and such on it. And that's kind of, what adds to the funness of it. Aside from that, the brownie itself is a traditional kind of brownie that you would find in any of Little Debbie's treats and such for your mouthpiece hole. But yeah, it's really that orange kind of, icing on top in the shape of the jack-o'-lantern, or in this case, just the pumpkin, even though it's clearly a jack-o'-lantern because it's been carved. That kind of adds to it. So, let's see. Yeah, it really is an okay little product, man. As far as any kind of pumpkin flavor or anything like that, that's not going to be there, man. You're not going to get that. It tastes like a brownie with some kind of, some kind of rando icing on it and stuff like that that doesn't really have necessarily a flavor of its own. It's just you can tell there's something on top of the brownie, but it's not pumpkin flavored at all. Maybe that's kind of a missed opportunity if they were to make it pumpkin flavored and, kind of add a little more flavor to savor for your mouthpiece hole on it. Yeah, so the brownies themselves, man, as Little Debbie has always done, it's nice, it's fine. It's a, packaged kind of brownie treat and whatnot. It's the icing that really kind of leaves you like, what the hell am I really eating, man? And how much was this product and what am I getting out of it? So if you just want something kind of fun, man, for, kids or something like that, then they're probably going to get a kick out of it and love it and be like, oh, wow, that's a pumpkin on my brownie. And, they might really dig that. But for only 5 to come in a box, man, and for it to not even have a pumpkin flavor, unless you just really kind of want something special and whatnot, you could really get the cosmic brownies or a, small handful of other types of products, man, that Little Debbie brings if you do get more than 5 items in those boxes, and you'll be entirely fine. But definitely the quantity-wise, Little Debbie, that's an absurdity. Flavor-wise, the brownie's fine. The, pumpkin icing is just like a, kind of rando kind of thing on there and whatnot. But obviously that just kind of adds to what the product is itself, which is a, pumpkin brownie pumpkin. They're edible. But definitely not something that we would really tell our mom to get again. Especially depending on what, the kind of price structure is on them currently in the marketplace. That really just comes down to the sheer, quantity in there and whatnot. If you can get a like product from Little Debbie for the same price that affords you more, you're better off going that route. If you really just need something fall festive, man, or you want to kind of just, get something as a one-time over, man, for, someone to impress them and be like, hey, look, here's a pumpkin brownie and whatnot, or you need the aesthetics and look of it and stuff like that, then obviously that's there. They did a great job at the presentation of it, just not presenting you with enough of them in the box to, kind of necessitate or warrant a pickup on it. So there you go, man. It's going to be kind of one of those things. You're not getting a pumpkin flavor or anything. You're just getting 5, of the cosmic brownies with orange kind of icing shit on top that doesn't taste orange or pumpkin-y or anything like that. It's just kind of like, there's something on there, kind of just a plain little icing and whatnot. But it's all for the aesthetic reasons. So there you go. You got to kind of make your decision on that. We wouldn't tell you not to get it necessarily because, the brownie aspect's good enough. But it's going to be, what you're getting it for or why you want to get it. That's going to be the driving factor on that one. So there you go. Little Debbie, this has been not as awesome-ass commercial for you as we usually do, but it's still been pretty great. And, if you were to give us, I don't know, off the top of our head, $13,000 to Cash App Punk Rock Review, then maybe 5 brownies is the correct amount to have in a box. And all your products should be 5 brownies. But obviously, until you give us that $13,000 Cash App to Punk Rock Review, we can't really totally remember if that's the case, but, maybe you could jog our memory a little bit. Anyhow, Little Debbie Brownie Pumpkins, what can be said about these ones? They get a good old-fashioned, because they're alright. Nothing super special. So there you go. That's it. Give us money. Have a good one, you probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.